Next on Worcester News Tonight, law enforcement criticizing Senator Elizabeth Warren after comments she made about the criminal justice system. Plus, police identifying the 50-year-old Spencer woman killed in an early morning crash in Sturbridge. Good evening, I'm Anna Botari. Worcester County Sheriff Lou Evangelitis calling for Senator Elizabeth Warren to apologize following her comments about law enforcement. The Massachusetts Democrat called the country's criminal justice system racist. Evangelitis says remarks like Senator Warren's will cause more division between citizens and law enforcement. Our Cam Jandro joins us now live with more. Cam?
Anna, Senator Warren citing the disproportionate amount of arrests in regards of African Americans as one of the reasons she feels the criminal justice system is in fact racist. But earlier today I caught up with Sheriff Lou Evangelitis and he says her comments are inappropriate.
When I read those statements at first, I was taken aback by them.
Worcester County Sheriff Lou Evangelitis reacts to statements made by Senator Elizabeth Warren calling the criminal justice system racist from front to back. The Democrat made the remarks while speaking at an event in New Orleans earlier this month.
It is shameful that someone who's a sitting U.S. senator would make such a divisive statement, and especially in something that could endanger the very lives of the men and women who put their lives on the line every day.
Evangelitis says while he agrees there are race issues in law enforcement, it doesn't represent everyone.
We recognize that as a country we do have to improve race relations, obviously, and we're still working on that as a country. But to call the entire system, everyone in it, to be racist, I just found it very unfortunate, very untrue.
Dudley Police Chief and President of the Massachusetts Chiefs of Police Association, Stephen Weiner, says he has spoken with Warren since the remarks, but is still troubled with them.
It is sad because there is a lot of good work that the police officers do around here in my community and all the community throughout Massachusetts. We work very hard to work with the schools and community groups. Certainly any type of comments that detract from that really hurt our efforts.
Evangelitis says he hopes Senator Warren apologizes for calling the criminal justice system racist, especially considering recent tragedies in the law enforcement community.
And I think she should retract and begin a dialogue on how we move forward and bring us together, not further divide us and potentially, lead to incitement of further violence.
Now, in a statement, Senator Warren Friday, saying she honors those who have died in the line of duty as well as those who are currently serving, but she says there is in fact a need for more reform. Anna?
Thanks, Cam. The Massachusetts State Police say they've temporarily relieved 4 more troopers of duty in the ongoing overtime pay scandal. The agency says its ongoing audit has identified discrepancies between overtime pay earned and actual hours worked for the 4 department members. State police say these new cases were referred to state and federal prosecutors for review and potential charges. The 4 employees will also have internal hearings to determine their status during the investigation. A total of 46 troopers are now under investigation. New tonight, police identifying the 50-year-old Spencer woman who died after a crash during the morning commute in Sturbridge. Investigators say 50-year-old Kelly LaCroix was trying to turn onto Route 49 around 7:30 this morning when she collided with a tractor-trailer. LaCroix was pronounced dead at the scene. The driver of the truck had minor injuries and was brought to the hospital. Massachusetts State Police are investigating. A freak accident claims the life of a well-known central Massachusetts attorney. We're learning a crowbar is to blame in a deadly crash. Police are looking for help in their investigation. Our Rosalind Flaherty has the story.
The driver of this SUV, 63-year-old John Medallo, has died. Police say a crowbar hit his windshield, sending his car over an embankment.
3 big bang noises and then a crash.
Police say Medallo was driving along Route 9 around 10 a.m. Monday when the crowbar hit him in the head. His car hit a curb and then another vehicle in the Crestview Condominiums complex before coming to a stop in the parking lot below.
I came downstairs to look out the window, saw the car sitting there and someone in the driver's seat.
Witnesses called police. Police say they had to break the passenger window to get to Medallo.
They had to take him out on a weird angle, put him on a stretcher, and took him away.
Police say the crowbar was either kicked up or fell from another vehicle. They are asking for any witnesses to come forward. Rosalind Flaherty, Worcester News Tonight.
The Berlin Police Department is warning residents of a scam they've recently been made aware of involving a paving company. According to police, the company is called Royal Top Paving. They say the company is approaching people, primarily the elderly, attempting to sell them leftover material for a discounted price. But once the job is done, the prices increase. Police strongly urge if you do any business with the company, you should get a written quote prior to the work being done. A woman whose body was found in the trunk of a car last week in Maine following a traffic stop has been identified. Authorities say the body of 28-year-old Madeline Burgess was found after 34-year-old Girth Rutan was pulled over in Maine. Police say he got out and then shot and killed himself. Police determined Burgess was murdered. They say there was evidence of a crime in Rutan's Sturbridge apartment. Authorities are investigating an alleged case of child abuse at Appleseed Early Learning Center in Worcester. A spokeswoman for the State Department of Children and Families confirms abuse allegations at the facility are being looked into. The name of the individuals who are under investigation have not been made public due to the state and federal confidentiality requirements. The developer renovating the old Worcester County Courthouse has been given state historic rehabilitation tax credits for the project. According to the Worcester Telegram and Gazette, Trinity Financial of Boston has been awarded $800,000. Telegram says the developer plans to invest $55 million to convert the building into apartments. They're planning to open in the summer of 2020. 15 licenses remain in the city for regional marijuana dispensaries. Monday, one of the businesses hoping to make Worcester its new home held a community meeting to inform residents about their shop. Our Brittany Schaefer was at today's meeting and has the story.
The first of several community meetings to discuss the possibility of opening recreational marijuana shops in Worcester took place Monday. Liberty Market LLC are confident they will get one of the city's 15 adult use licenses.
We believe that our experience should stand out a little more than the average person, and that the town could come to us and ask us questions because we do have that much experience.
The company has 16 years of experience in the business. CEO Ken Crowley says he understands why other recreational marijuana shops want to come to Worcester.
We've looked around at other cities, and Worcester is the hub of really Massachusetts when you think about it. The people are nice, and the location we feel will fit our plan to make this really a big business in Worcester.
The business model for Liberty is generally to look like a high-end jewelry store with nice finishes and a pleasant retail experience.
Liberty Market LLC would be located at 610 Park Avenue, replacing the former Dunkin' Donuts. Current landowner Robert Branca says during the community meeting, the location received little opposition.
We found in the community, most people are opposed if it's in their neighborhood. If it's on their street, if it's in their backyard. But if it's in a commercial trade area, not so much. So it's highly secure, and it's been operated for decades as a Dunkin' Donuts, never been robbed.
The company's next step is having a meeting with the city to establish a community host agreement.
It's going to come down to how fast the city can choose the candidates. We're ready to apply to the state. We're that confident.
Crowley says once they get the approval from the city and state, they hope to open within 90 days. Brittany Schaefer, Worcester News Tonight.
Worcide DIY and the city are narrowing down locations to build a new skate park. Worcide's original skate park was unexpectedly demolished last month, leaving the organization's skaters heartbroken and angry. Since then, the group has been working with the city to rebuild. The city manager's office says skaters are looking for a location with an awning to skate in inclement weather and the ability to have a public-private partnership.
From a public safety standpoint, having everyone at the table to discuss sort of what needs to be put in place to ensure that it becomes and remains a fun, safe place for people to go and inhabit and skate at, or even just sort of hang out at, is going to be sort of pertinent to making sure this works and is successful.
The city says they expect a short list of locations to be chosen in the next week or two. A missing street sign is returned after it was believed to have been stolen during construction. The iconic Lois Lane street sign was returned to That's Entertainment on Park Avenue in Worcester. Staff at the store say a longtime customer's brother noticed the sign in a pile of rubble in Webster Square Plaza. The brother brought the sign back to the store. The sign is not up yet. It will be reinstalled by Worcester's DPW.